Hello everyone, welcome to our show today called NG 英文. My name is John Drummond or Yang Haoen.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎回到我们希平方的节目 NG 英文，我是 Angela。
We have a great show for you today with our good friend Cedric, who is known around the Taiwanese community as DJ Cross Cutz.
今天呢，我们很幸运的邀请到了一位来自法国的音乐制作人兼唱盘玩家 DJ Cross Cutz 来到我们 NG 英文节目上，跟大家分享他的这个音乐创作事业，他对综合格斗的热爱，还有他一路走来学各国语言的相关经验呢。
But before we get to the interview with Cedric and I, Angela is going to break down some of the cultural differences he spoke about, particularly about how learning and speaking different languages influences how good or how poor of a listener you are. He brings up some interesting points, so Angela is going to help us break those down. So take it away, Angela, on NG 英文。
好的，没问题 John， 谢谢你的详细介绍。那没错，今天在 NG 英文的部分呢，我们就先来聊聊待会 DJ Cross Cutz 在节目里面会谈到的这个日文文法，了解为什么日本人好像都会很有礼貌的听你把话说完，但是英文母语人士就好像会常常听到一半就给人家打断句子。那现在就请大家赶快把这个 NG cheat sheet NG 英文专属的笔记小抄准备好，我们要开始咯。在待会的访谈中 Cross Cutz 会讲到说，他之前在学日文的时候呢，发现他们这个文法很特殊很特别哦。像比如说一句话里面呢，会先听到或是看到的都是这个人事物，那些名词啦、代名词或是方向等等，那动词都会在最后才出现。所以我们常常会觉得说，日本人在讲话的时候好像都会很有礼貌，很专心的听对方说话哦。但其实呢，是因为他们必须要认真听到最后一个动词，才会听懂人家在说什么。那反观回来我们主题英文的部分，不知道大家有没有发现啊，跟日文比较起来哦，好像常常讲英文的人都会不听完对方讲的句子，会有点失礼的就直接打断人家，或是给人家插话哦，好像一下就可以知道整句话的重点，知道人家要表达什么。那这是为什么嘞？怎么会这样子啊？来，莫急莫慌莫害怕。不知道各位听众朋友在学英文的过程中有没有发现，英文文法里面呢，常常重点字哦，在一个句子的很前面就可以听到或是看到了。他们会比较希望把要强调的东西摆在句子的前面，也就是说，他们就不会需要听完或是看完整个句子，就可以很快知道要传达的重点。好啦，希望刚才讲的这些对你的语言学习之路有所帮助。如果有漏掉的话也没有关系，不用担心，可以上我们的这个 YouTube 频道哦，要听几次就给他听几次。那如果大家都已经准备好了的话，我们就赶快进入今天的访谈内容，来认识这位远渡重洋的法国音乐人 DJ Cross Cutz。
As always, thank you, Miss Angela Ma. You know, the beautiful thing about this show is I get to learn new things every single time. I'm grateful for that. So, without further ado, let's get to our interview with DJ Cross Cutz. Today on the show, I'm joined by a music director, DJ, host, event organizer and planner, and martial arts enthusiast. So everyone, please welcome my good friend DJ Cross Cutz. My man. What is up? How you doing?
I'm good. Feel good. It's good to be here. Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, man. Thank you for making some time to get on the show today.
Always.
So the last time I saw you, you were in a splint. Is that right?
访谈开始呢 John 提到说啊，上一次看到 DJ Cross Cutz 的时候，他的手臂上还带着一个这个 splint， 一个这个夹板哦。那为什么嘞？因为 Cross Cutz 之前打这个 BBJ 巴西柔术的时候呢，受伤把他手臂弄断了，所以要带这个夹板来帮助他复原。他说啊，他这一带就是带4个月，而且那阵子都不能用右手。不过呢，幸好他现在啊手臂已经都复原了。他说他真的是很爱 MMA 这个 Mixed Martial Arts 综合格斗，也很爱跟男生一起流汗。但虽然现在手臂好了，也还是没有完全回到这个格斗训练场上哦。他只有做一些比较 light 比较轻松一点的训练。那我们现在就直接来进入今天的访谈内容，一起来认识这位来自法国的唱盘玩家 DJ Cross Cutz。Yes,
I had broken my arm actually while doing a BJJ, and I had to stay in that horrible things for 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a long time to not use your left arm.
Yeah. So you are a big fan of mixed martial arts, the MMA scene.
I do love MMA. I do love sweating with other guys.
Yes.
Secret is out.
Yes, the secret is out. Well, that's awesome, man. Well, I'm glad to see you're kind of healthy. And
I
have
feel
you
much
regained training?
Not yet. I'm trying to. I mean, a little bit, but very light training. I'm trying to gain in mass right now.
As much as you love BJJ, I know that it's just a hobby. Your main passion and main love is music.
100%. Yes.
So
totally.
you are known around the community as DJ Cross Cutz.
That is me.
And you started your music career where?
前面我们讲到 DJ Cross Cutz 他很喜欢 MMA 综合格斗，很爱这个巴西柔术 BJJ 哦，但那些其实都只是他的这个兴趣，他的 hobby。他最爱的呢还是音乐哦。那 Cross Cutz 他是怎么开始他的音乐事业的嘞？他说他对音乐的爱是在家乡法国念大学的时候发芽的，后来有机会离开法国到香港和台湾来念书哦。那这期间呢，他还是都不断的想着要成为一名 DJ 这件事情，而且他觉得在亚洲发展可以比在法国做更多事情，完成他更多目标、更多梦想。他说因为在法国巴黎，他感觉整体而言 in general 大家都比较老派，比较 old fashion 一点哦，每个人好像都比较累，比较没有那个动力再去创新、去发想新点子了。但是这边很多东西都还相对的新，像音乐市场，他就觉得还很年轻，大家对于这方面的相关活动都很有兴趣，参与度很高，非常的这个 enthusiastic。他说像这样的态度就很赞，因为你在音乐活动或是在 party 在派对上面就很需要这样子的热情。那听众朋友们，我们话不多说，马上来听听 DJ Cross Cutz 分享他的音乐之路吧。
So I started in France when I was in university, and then I had the chance to go to Asia, to Hong Kong and Taiwan to study. And I kept doing DJing and doing events over there. And I felt like I could do so much more here on the local scene, bring what I was doing in France, bring it to Asia. And that's why I stayed.
That's beautiful. So you're kind of saying that you felt you had more opportunities and it was easier for you to build new things here. Is that right?
I feel like the scene in Paris and in France is in general is very old-fashioned. Like there's a lot of things happening, a lot of beautiful things, but like people are really tired or like not innovating much anymore. Whereas here everything is new. Like the music scene is very young, and so people are really enthusiastic and excited about everything, which is beautiful because that's what you want in a party or like when you do an event.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember the first time I actually saw you DJing at Triangle, and I could just see how passionate you were about flowing between many genres and doing your thing.
That's what music is. There's so much to bring to people. It's sad to stay in one genre and just do one thing.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, I'm really glad you've kind of found home now in Taiwan.
I did, yeah.
And you've been here now for how long, DJ?
那听完刚才 Cross Cutz 讲他在亚洲的音乐发展之后，现在不知道大家有没有好奇说，那他在这里待多久啦？他说他在台湾已经待5年了，但是呢，他当 DJ 是从2007年的时候开始的。我们这样子算算时间，他也是有10年以上经验嘞，而且他也是在台北几间知名夜店和酒吧的驻场 DJ， 像是每个星期一、星期二，他大多时候都会在 W Hotel 的这个 Wu Bar 有演出哦。那星期三的时候在圆山那边的 Triangle 酒吧，星期四的话在 Icon。那周末的话嘞，他会在 Triangle、McQueen 还有 Icon 之间轮流表演。有兴趣的听众朋友，在这些地方都可以看到我们法国 DJ Cross Cutz 在舞台上的精彩演出哦。
It's been 5 years in Taiwan. I've been DJing since 2007, so it's going to be like a bit over 10 years.
Yeah, man, that's great. And so you actually DJ at about 4 clubs right now in Taiwan, is that correct?
So on a weekly basis, yes. Every Wednesday at Triangle, then Thursday at Core and at Icon. And then weekends, I switch up between places, Triangle, Marquee, and Icon. And actually, I forgot, Monday and Tuesday, most of the time at W Hotel, Wu Bar.
Oh, yeah. Well, there we go, man. You are everywhere. And if
spreading the love.
Spreading the love, that's right. And the beautiful thing is we kind of do we kind of work together now in a way because
That's true.
you are a DJ on ICRT.
那在这段访谈中 John 会讲到说呢，除了在上段访谈里面提到的那些酒吧夜店以外， DJ Cross Cutz 他其实在我们 ICRT 也有节目诶，他每个星期六晚上的9点到10点会在电台播音乐。如果是没有办法亲自到酒吧现场去欣赏他音乐演出的听众朋友也不用担心，我们在星期六晚上9点打开 ICRT 广播频道，也一样可以听到他的音乐哦。他说他这个节目名称叫做 The Rendezvous， 他会播来自世界各地不同种类、不同 genre 的音乐，从 hip hop 嘻哈、funk 放克曲风、house music 这个浩式音乐风格，或是 disco 曲风的也都有哦。他希望透过这样子的方式，发掘更多不同国家、不同风格的音乐，像可能来自法国啦、西班牙或是日本等等，让大家认识一些很棒但可能还没有听过的 artist 这个音乐人呢。那我们赶快来听听这段分享吧。
I am actually, I forgot that. Every Saturday night from 9 to 10 p.m. I will be playing music for 1 hour on ICRT, indeed.
That's right. Yeah. So that show's called the Rendezvous, and you share what?
So the Rendezvous is all about like international music from different places, from like every corner of the world. So I play all kind of genre. It goes from hip hop to funk to house music to disco. The goal is to discover music from different countries, so like from France, from Spain, from Japan, all kind of artists that you might not know, but you will fall in love with their music if you listen to them.
That's beautiful, man. Well, that's kind of touching on what we do here at my show on NG Ingwen. And instead of the music that connects people, I'm about the language that connects people. So let's, if you don't mind, I would love to hear and share about your language journey.
Sure.
Where did you begin your kind of language journey into English? Because for those of you who don't know, he is multilingual French, but you have such a great accent and such a nice voice. It might be hard to know that.
Thanks. I do think I have a very strong French accent. But yeah,
it just adds to the sex appeal, bro.
Hopefully.
So where did you kind of begin your language journey?
那听了这么多 Cross Cutz 他透过音乐来帮人们跟世界做连结的分享之后， John 也讲到说其实跟我们 NG 英文节目很像只是我们是希望透过语言来帮助学英文的各位可以跟世界接轨。那既然讲到语言，我们当然也要请 DJ Cross Cutz 来分享他的这个语言学习经验咯。听众朋友，你们知道吗？他其实是一位 multilingual French， 这个会说多国语言的法国人哦。那这样说，大家可能不容易发现他的母语不是英文，因为他的口音实在太棒了。那虽然 Cross Cutz 说没有啦，他的法文口音其实还颇重，但我们主持人这样也是跟他开玩笑回去说，哎呦，那真的没什么啦，反而还让他的性感更加分，也就是等一下大家会听到他讲的 adds to the sex appeal。那到底 Cross Cutz 他的英文学习之路是怎么展开的嘞？他说在法国他们一般很小就开始学英文了，但是学习效果也不是说很好，是一直到他离开法国到香港之后，开始要每天讲英文跟那边的美国人香港当地人或是其他各国朋友沟通，才真正开始有进步，有练习到他说因为他被强迫要开口说英文，有那个英文环境在，所以进步的其实蛮快的。就像我们在节目上常常会讲到的这个 full immersion， 这个沉浸式学习那虽然很有挑战性，但是真的会帮助你进步。
So in France, we start learning English when we're really young, but then the level in class is not amazing. So my journey really started when I stepped in Hong Kong, when I went to live in Hong Kong, and I really had to speak English every day with Americans, English, or just locals. It was the real challenge.
Yeah, so you kind of had been used to speaking mostly French around all your French friends, even though you guys studied English together. But you're in Hong Kong, and probably there's a lot of French speakers, but there's also a lot of English speakers, right?
There's way more English speakers. It's very British. But it's weird when you speak English with a French speaker, you know more or less like their way of thinking, their way of saying. So if they make mistakes, you know it's because in French that's the way we say things. But if you speak with a Canadian or American or like a native English speaker, it's totally different. So being in that environment really helped me a lot to learn English.
Yeah, you got that full immersion that we talk about a lot on this show. Yeah,
full immersion it's
very important, but it's a challenge, I'm sure, you know.
It's hard, but that's what makes it beautiful. It's like traveling to a country and just watching a movie about a country. It's like the feel, like everything changes once you really stepped and put yourself in there.
Well, do you kind of then remember, I know you speak many languages actually, but do you remember any cultural differences between, let's say, Chinese and English, or English and French, or any language like you also speak Japanese? So do you remember any cultural differences about these languages?
接下来我们要来问问 DJ Cross Cutz 这位语言学霸、语言天才，在他会的这些语言，这些法文啦、英文、中文、日文里面，有没有遇过什么 cultural differences 这个文化冲击或是文化差异嘞？他说啊，语言呢真的是一个认识文化、了解当地人思考方式的重要关键哦。像他之前在学日文的时候啊，就发现日文文法跟德文很类似。他们一句话里面呢，你可能都只会先听到人、事物这些哦，那最重要的动词都在句子的最后面才会出现，所以整个社会文化就呈现一个这个好像大家都很有礼貌、很专注在听你讲话的样子，但其实只是因为他们必须要专心听你讲到最后一个重点动词，才知道你要说什么。那如果听众朋友你也刚好对各种语言很感兴趣的话，接下来这段访谈你想必会喜欢哦。
So I think like every language is really the key to understanding somebody's culture or somebody's way of thinking. Wherever you go, whatever language you speak. For example, when I was learning Japanese, like German, like the verbs goes at the end of the sentence. So everything that is the object, the direction, or who you're talking about will be at the beginning of the sentence. So when you speak with Japanese, it might seem like they're great listeners, but it's just because in their culture, you kind of have to listen to somebody's, finishing the sentence to understand what they're talking about.
That's actually really insightful. Yeah, so you're thinking they're so into what you're saying, but the
It's
verb
just-
doesn't come until the end.
It's just natural.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Shout out to all our Japanese listeners. I'm sure once you listen to then Japanese speak in English, you probably can get more into their mindset with that.
Oh, totally. Yes. Even like just small things when they say they don't understand, or like small interjection, like small, it represents how people live and how people like feel and understand the way of like thinking.
Yeah, man, that's really good. So do you have any kind of tips and advice you can share with our audience about language learning?
在这段访谈里呢，我们这位语言天才兼刷盘高手 DJ Cross Cutz 要来跟大家分享一些他在语言学习方面的小撇步。他说啊，他还住在法国的时候呢，就开始有学中文和日文了，但是当时很难有机会可以让自己接触到中文或是日文的环境，所以大多时候呢，他都是看电影或听音乐来让自己多练习哦，或是他有可能也会就是你知道读很多相关的书来增加练习机会。特别是因为像中文和日文这种需要认字的语言，多看书真的会很有帮助。不过他有讲到最重要的还是有那个情境在，所以他也会找时间去中国城啦，或是小东京那种亚洲超市让自己待在那些有中文或是日文的环境里面，然后可能买包泡面的时候，也可能会借机练习包装上面的字。像这样子实际去接触、去运用在学的那个语言，或者是也可能找机会认识当地人啊，跟他们做朋友，不一定是要语言交换，就是跟他们聊个天、交朋友这样子，了解他们的思维模式，去熟悉他们用那个语言的方式，其实也会很有帮助。甚至呢，也可以像他的一位老师说的，去公园里面小朋友玩的地方，那些 playground， 去找机会跟他们讲话，也是练习的大好机会哦。不过呢，可能还是会有一些爸爸妈妈觉得小孩子跟陌生人讲话不太安全哦，所以呢，我们还是要自己拿捏那个情况比较好哦。那讲了这么多，还是直接来听听 Cross Cutz 分享比较实在。
Yes, definitely. Because so I started learning Japanese and Chinese when I was still like living in France, and it's very hard to find like exposure when you live in France. So like most of the time I would like watch movies or listen to music or read books. I think books is really important to actually read the language, especially when you use like Japanese or Chinese like characters. But the most important is to get the vibe of this lifestyle. So like I would go to Chinatown, I would go to Little Tokyo and just go like grocery shopping or like go to a local like library just to get like feels like, for example, like a pack of noodles, just see like a new character and then write it in your notebook. Like just, I would say like first tip would be carry everywhere a notebook and just write down everything that you see and then go home and look it up.
Yeah, man.
And the second tip would be to get like physical exposure and to get like exposure from people, like hang out with locals that might be living in your country, and just, it doesn't have to be language exchange, just be chilling with them and just really get the vibe of who they are and how they speak and what they do.
A lot of times we think we maybe have to go to a country to learn or get immersed, but
You really don't have to.
yeah, you really don't have to. You can go to those little communities within your own country and probably find a lot of ways to learn. And just by getting the feel, the energy, the vibe, you're saying, I love that. Like, yeah, look at a pack of noodles.
Exactly, that's the most important. Like, just small stuff that makes it the day-to-day life, because after all, that's how they learn. Like, I know one of my teachers would say, like, how he learned a language, he will go, okay, that sounds creepy, but he will go to like like the sandbox where you have like kids playing, or like a you know, like where kids like run around and play, whatever you call those things.
Like a playground?
Like a playground, exactly. Like,
yeah, I think actually
speaking with kids, basically.
Yeah,
like
speaking with kids, because they're using very basic language tools at that point in their lives. So my last question on NG Ingwen is, if you could go back to when you were a young DJ Cross Cutz, would there be any language advice you actually give to yourself?
那我们访谈进行到最后，一样要来问问 DJ Cross Cutz， 他有没有什么话会想要跟小时候的自己说嘞？他说啊，他小时候其实有点像我们常说的这个书呆子，这个geek， 他常常会待在家里面看电影啊，或是翻字典，把字典当书来读，所以他在学术这方面的知识虽然相当不错，懂很多单字，但是都不知道要怎么样去真正使用他学的那个语言。直到他搬到香港之后，才发现实际跟人互动练习是真的很重要。所以他说，如果可以回到过去，跟以前的自己说说话，他想要跟小 DJ Cross Cutz 说啊，多去跟当地人互动，好不好？让自己有机会去实际运用在学的那个语言，这样子才会真正对你有帮助哦。
Yes, definitely. So I was kind of a geek when I was young. I would stay home, read books, or like look at dictionaries to learn the language, and just stay in my room, watch movies, trying to understand. So I would have a really like academic knowledge, a very like dictionary knowledge of a language, but not a real like human touch or like human knowledge. So once I moved away from France and I went to like Hong Kong, I went to other countries, it really like, it hit me like how my English was bad, or like, because I learned from books and it's nothing to do with like the casual lifestyle. So I would say, go see people, go hang out with like locals, natives, and just spend time with them and just like live with them, basically.
Yeah, that's really good. I mean, that kind of hammers the point of, you know, immersing yourself in the actual language. And it doesn't have to be like a language exchange,
exactly.
like you're saying.
I feel like language exchange is too restrictive, because it's like you put your mind into this idea of I go there to do this, and then it restricts what you want to do. Just go and like do whatever, because that's what you do when you speak a language. You basically do whatever. Just do day-to-day things with other people.
Yeah,
and you will
just
really learn
out.
like exactly. You will really learn like every little detail that you might not think about when you're doing a language exchange.
Yeah, man. Well, that's great. Further great insight, my man. I really appreciate you kind of making some time. Where can people find you on social media?
So you will look for DJ Cross Cutz, CROSSCUTZ. Find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram, find me on Mixcloud. There's a new website coming up soon, so it's going to be djcrosscutz.com. In a couple of weeks, I will launch it. There's a lot of things happening. Look me up on social media. You will see.
Yeah, man. You are busy around the city. I know that. So thank you for making some time to join us on the show.
My pleasure.
And I'll talk to you soon, brother.
See ya.
That is our NG Ingwen show for today. We hope everyone enjoyed listening to that. Don't forget to connect with us on Instagram or Facebook. You can search NG Ingwen, or you can search NG English ICRT. And make sure to tune in each week, Wednesday morning from 6:30 to 7, and Wednesday night from 9 to 9:30. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
好，那我们今天希平方的节目 NG 英文就到这边告一段落啦，感谢大家的收听，
别忘了到 IG 搜寻我们的粉丝专页 NG English 再底线 ICRT。
那也欢迎大家上网搜寻希平方的攻其不备课程，或者是呢到我们希平方的官网多读一些有关 NG 英文的专栏文章，看看在 NG 英文里面的专栏有没有哪些是大家可以吸收学起来的一些小 pebble 哦。我们下次见了，拜拜。